All right. What's up, tycoons? What's up, traders? Super excited for today's video on GMX. This is a viewer request. I do these viewer requests every week. So if you want to see your crypto or your token in the next video, all you have to do is comment down below and I'll make a video on it as soon as I can. We're going to go over the MACD as well as the RSI, how you can use these to spot potential, indicators of some of the future price action, whether it's an entry signal, maybe it's an exit signal. We're going to go over the three major Fibonacci retracement levels that help you spot whether something is in trend continuation or trend reversals. We'll go over the bullish price targets. We're going to see if we can get this 5-wave bullish structure to play out, what needs to happen for it to play out, and some of the warning signs that you want to look for in case things start to reverse. So make sure to smash the like button and subscribe to the channel, and we'll jump straight into it. So as I mentioned, we are looking for a 5-wave structure to the upside that would take GMX anywhere from 87 to 103. But there's some things that need to happen, and there's some really important levels that we must hold. If we break through those levels of support, we could end up getting a reversal. All right, so in order to really understand how this works, what we'll do is we've been charting up GMX. Okay, it's been a little bit since my last update video. We'll go ahead and look at some of the price action in the past, and really just so you guys can understand how we're using the different tools that we're using. So, we have our three major levels right here. All right. And those specifically are going to be the 38.2, the 50%, and 61.8% retracement levels. That's using the Fibonacci tool over there. The reason you use these is nothing goes in a straight line up or a straight line down. Rather, you get a move up, retracement, continuation of the trend, or a move down, retracement, continuation of the trend. So if you're bouncing off of these levels for support, then you're continuing the trend, right? So you see we had the move up, we retraced to our three major levels, and then we continued that trend up higher. Now, when you move up, retrace, and consolidate a little, and then break through those retracement levels, that's how you spot a reversal. And you can also spot them to the upside when you break through your retracement levels to the upside. So, that's why we use these three levels, is they've been very good to spot trend continuation and trend reversals. They're the three most common and well respected. Now there's a couple other things you can use as well, such as chart patterns. Right over here we had a very small descending wedge or falling wedge. It's a bullish chart pattern. We ended up getting a nice breakout there. And you can also use the MACD as well as the relative strength index to spot divergences or entry signals. So let's go over divergences first. Notice how we have two circles here. We have a low and then a lower low. Okay, so clearly the token was in a downtrend. We came over here, hit our bearish price targets, and ultimately found support, and we made a bullish divergence. The divergence occurred here on our RSI. This is measuring the relative strength of a token. So notice how we have a low and then a higher low at the same exact points where the token is making lower lows. So now we have a bullish divergence because we're building relative strength, creating higher lows, while the price of the token is actually making lower lows. Now, very shortly afterwards, we ended up getting a MACD entry signal. So that's going to be this red line here you want to pay attention to. When you see it cross below, that's an exit signal. And when you see it cross above, that's an entry signal. So we had really three things align right here. Okay. The first one on the chart is going to be, or number one on the chart is going to be right here. We came down to a major support level and established some support. Number two was our bullish divergence that we had on the RSI. And then number three was here off the MACD. Three indicators indicating we could have some bullish activity. And sure enough, we did get a very nice rally, okay, from those lows up to the highs. That was over 140%. And you don't have to be a perfect trader and try to capture that whole 140%. Even if you just get 5%, 10%, 20% of that move, it's much better to establish consistent gains and be consistently profitable versus lose several times on trades in hopes of getting that 100% play or that 200% play. You want to compound your gains and really just establish consistency, right? So that's why I'm going over a lot of these things. All right. So remember, I talked about trend reversals. So if you take a look here, we established that we held our retracement levels and pushed up higher. Look at what we ended up doing right here. Okay, so we pushed higher. All right, and initially we got a bounce and then pushed up higher, but we came back down. So we really started to consolidate around our retracement levels, and then we broke it to the downside and ended up getting a reversal here. All right. And then shortly afterwards, we had some new retracement levels that we were looking at and monitoring. We came down, retraced, continued lower. And then over here, we get a reversal, guys. We break through our major retracement levels of resistance. All right. So we break through those, we start the reversal, and that brought us into our possible 5-wave structure that we're looking at right here. And notice, we got that reversal, but we also ended up getting an entry signal on the MACD. Yeah, so I zoomed in a little bit so you can see it a little more clear, right? So we have the downtrend, retracement, continuation of the trend. We make a low and a lower low, and then we have a new high up here that we established. All right, after that retracement, we come down. We really consolidate in through these levels, and right over here is when you get the red line to cross above the yellow line and give us our MACD entry signal, and we get a sharp move to the upside. Okay, and then we retraced, and look at how we retraced and held our Fibonacci support retracement levels, right? We held above the 61.8, and we ended up getting a very strong impulsive wave 3. Your wave 3 is going to be the largest wave, right? So wave 3 is going to be bigger than your wave 1 and your wave 5. That's how you can tell if you're in a if you're in an impulsive 5-wave structure. Now, here is where we need to be cautious, okay? Look at our MACD as well as look at the relative strength index, right? Our MACD is very close to doing a bearish crossover, okay? So we need to be really cautious of that on what is the MACD going to do next. If this thing curls down below the yellow line, that could be another exit signal. And if it stays below and trends downwards, we could end up getting a reversal to retest some of our previous lows over here, all right? And then look at your relative strength index, okay? Look at how their RSI has been essentially moving sideways through this entire period where the token itself has been in a very strong uptrend, right? We're trading in a strong uptrend over here, establishing highs, higher highs and higher lows, right? And things are looking very bullish. We're trading in a bullish channel here, but the RSI has been remaining flat. So we do have a slight bearish divergence, okay? Meaning that just like we had bullish divergence where we're making lower lows on the price, but we're making higher lows on the RSI. What we've done is we've made highs, higher high, higher high, higher high, low, higher low, higher low. But the RSI has moved pretty much sideways through this period. So we do have a slight bullish divergence. We already have seen a pretty significant pullback, and we're testing our major Fibonacci retracement levels of support right now. Okay, so we need to hold these in order to get that push higher for our wave 5 push. If we come down, consolidate, and break through these levels, then that's again when we could see the potential for a reversal to come back down and test some of our previous support levels that we were at in the past. So 64.76, 60.88, and $57 are going to be the major 3 levels of support you want to pay attention to, as well as what we went over on the MACD and the RSI. We really want to see the RSI pull back up and really start to trend back upwards. Okay, because of that slight bearish divergence we have, and we really want to see the MACD, even if it does go below the yellow line, we want to see it curl back up above the yellow line if you're bullish on this, right? Again, if this goes down and starts trending downwards, then most likely we're going to test these levels and potentially break them. And if the RSI continues to really just stay flat here or continue to head lower, then that's going to be another warning sign to look out for as well. But if we do a good job of holding support at these levels and pushing up higher, again, our bullish price targets are going to be about 87.39, 94.43, and potentially even 103.37 if we push even higher. So that's it for today's video. Hopefully you enjoyed it. If you did, smash the like button, subscribe to the channel, and I'm out.